This project is going to be all about the artwork of Nate Williams. Nate Williams is an illustrator and artist who creates abstract portraits and uses words inside the faces. A portrait is a picture of a person. A self-portrait is a picture of the artist who makes the portrait. If you are the artist and you make a portrait of yourself, it's called a self-portrait. Why do you think Nate Williams uses a lot of different words on his portraits? All right, let's get started on our Nate Williams inspired portraits. Hold your paper the tall way, that's vertically, and the first thing that we're going to need to do is write our names on the back of the paper. Use a pencil to do this part. Write your name on the back, and then flip your paper over. Next, let's get ready to draw these abstract faces. Okay, we're going to use a line first. Now, we don't want our line to be huge and take up the whole paper because then we won't have a lot of space. And we don't want it to be really teeny tiny because then you're not going to have enough room for your words. So we need to make it big enough so that we have room for our words, but not too big that it takes over the whole paper. There we go. Perfect, like a big U shape. Then I'm going to connect on top with a flat straight line. Next up, let's draw the nose on the side of the face. We can use a triangle shape for the nose, and then the lips are just going to be 2 bumps. Next up, let's draw the neck underneath the face, using 2 short lines that go down and then a line across to connect. All right, now let's draw the shoulders. Now you could do your shoulders square with a square kind of line or a rounded curved line. I did one of each. Now let's start drawing the straight lines inside the face. These lines are going to make spaces, and those spaces are where our words are going to go. Let's start at the top, right above the nose. One short line, then skip a space, and continue drawing the line on the other side. The reason that we're skipping a space is because we need space for the eye. Draw a bumpy curved line on top and one underneath. Kind of looks like a football shape. And then add a circle in the middle. Our second line is going to start right at the nose, the bottom part of the nose. Draw straight across. There we go. So now we have 2 spaces. Our next line is going to start at the lips. Go straight across. Now we have 3 spaces, 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I have 4 spaces for my words. I could put a word down here in the neck, and I could also put words up top when I add the hair. Now we're going to do the hair in a minute. Okay, next up I'm going to start drawing the hair. Now remember, this is my self-portrait, and my hair is short, so I'm going to draw some short hair. I'm going to start with a curved line that goes around the back side of the head and down, and then curves out and back in. Now, there are lots of different ways to draw hair. Because we're all individual and unique, we all have different hairstyles. The first example is a good example of how to draw really short hair with some spiky bangs. The second example is a great example of how to draw really long hair. And the third example is a great example of how to draw short curly hair. Here are 3 more examples of how to draw your hair. The first one shows hair underneath a baseball cap. The second one shows wavy long hair. The third one shows short spiky hair. Here are 2 more examples of how you could draw your hair. Maybe you usually wear your hair back in a little ponytail or pigtails. Maybe you have beautiful long braids in your hair. However you want to draw your hair is totally up to you. You get to decide how you want to show your hair. Okay, now that you've finished drawing your hair and the face and we have spaces for our words, now it's time to think of words that describe us. Words that describe how special we are, how unique we are, and how we are individuals. So now I'm thinking of words that would describe me that I could put on my portrait. I'm thinking and I'm thinking. I think the first word I'm going to write is art teacher because that's part of who I am. It's what I do, it's what I love to teach you about art. So I'm going to write art teacher up in the hair section. Now the second space right here, what am I going to write here? What do I like to do? Ooh, I love to read. So I'm going to write the word books as a word that describes something about me, something that I love. This middle section, I'm thinking, what do I like to do for fun? Ooh, I like to take walks, especially in the evening when the sun is setting and the sky is really beautiful. So I'm going to write walking for things I like to do. In this fourth space, I'm going to write my favorite food. I absolutely love chocolate. I could eat chocolate all day, every day. And down here in this last section, I'm going to write, what's something else I love? I really love to learn. I love learning new things and trying new things, so I'm going to write learning. Now I have one more space here in the neck area, and I'm going to write something really extra special about me that nobody knows. I'm actually a twin. I have a twin sister, so that's something special about me. I am so excited to see what words you come up with to describe the special things about you. When you are all finished drawing and writing your words, you can use crayons to color inside the face and then markers to decorate around the face.